The quiet rule that decides who gets rich first. You and someone else start at the same point. Same age, same salary, same ambition. 10 years later, one of you is comfortable. The other is still running in place. No lottery win, no secret genius, no risky crypto bet that happened to work. Just a rule you were never told existed. And it's deciding outcomes quietly, every single day. We like to believe money rewards effort. Work harder, earn more, move up. That story feels fair. It's also incomplete. Because modern wealth doesn't grow from effort first. It grows from position. And the most important position isn't your job title. It's where you sit relative to money itself. This matters now more than ever. Wages are rising on paper. Assets are rising faster in reality. And the gap between the two is where frustration lives. People feel like they're doing everything right, and still falling behind. That's not a personal failure. It's structural. Here's the quiet rule. Money reaches some people before it reaches others. And early access compounds into advantage. That's it. No conspiracy. No villain monologue. Just timing. To see how it works, forget billionaires for a moment. Look at something ordinary. A house. When prices are stable, buying a home is boring. When prices rise, it becomes a wealth machine. But here's the trick. The people who already own homes don't need prices to fall to win. They need time. As prices rise, their existing asset inflates. They didn't do anything new. They didn't work harder. They were simply already inside the system. Meanwhile, new buyers face higher prices, higher debt, and higher risk. Same economy, same market, different entry point. This pattern repeats everywhere. Stocks, real estate, businesses, even education. The earlier you're connected to appreciating assets, the more the system works for you. The later you arrive, the more it works on you. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable. Most people don't get rich by saving their way up. They get rich by owning things that rise faster than wages. But owning those things usually requires capital first. Which raises an awkward question. Where does that initial capital come from? Often, from parents, from inherited property, from early access to credit, from networks that reduce risk. Not always, but often enough to matter. This is why two people can make the same, good choices.
Yes!
And end up in different worlds.
What about next quarter?
One uses spare
We'll
cash to invest. The other uses it to survive. One borrows cheaply to buy assets. The other borrows expensively to cover gaps. Same effort, different leverage. Debt plays a key role here. We're told debt is dangerous. And for many people, it is. But for those already positioned well, debt is a tool. Cheap loans allow asset owners to buy more assets. Those assets rise. The debt becomes smaller in real terms over time. Inflation quietly does the work. For everyone else, debt grows heavier. Interest compounds the wrong way. Same system, opposite outcomes. This is why economic booms don't feel equal. When central banks inject money into the economy, it doesn't spread evenly. It enters through financial institutions. Markets react first. Assets move before wages do. By the time money reaches everyday incomes, prices have already adjusted. Early receivers benefit, late receivers chase. That's not theory, it's mechanics. This is also why hype can be misleading. We hear stories of self-made success, and they're real, but survivorship bias makes them louder than the millions who didn't make it. For every breakout win, there are thousands who played the same game and lost. The system highlights the winners. The rule favors those already close to capital. Zoom out, and this rule shapes entire societies. It explains why inequality widens even during growth. Why younger generations feel locked out. Why markets can soar while public mood sinks. It's not that people stopped working hard. It's that the starting line moved. So what do you do with this? There's no easy fix, and pretending otherwise is dishonest. But seeing the rule matters. Because once you recognize that timing and access matter as much as effort, you stop blaming yourself for structural outcomes. And you start asking better questions. Who gets money first? Who sets the rules of access? And how long can a system run when the rewards keep arriving early for the same group? That question doesn't have a clean ending. And that might be the most honest place to leave it.